In the quiet folds of Greenbrier County, West Virginia, the mysterious death of a young woman named Zona Heaster Shue in 1897 became a tale that transcended the ordinary, blurring the lines between life and the afterlife. Her sudden death sent shockwaves through the small community, but it was the eerie events that followed which would etch her story into the annals of supernatural lore. Zona was married to Erasmus Shue, a local blacksmith with a dark and elusive past. His quick arrangements for her funeral raised eyebrows, especially those of Zona's mother, Mary Jane Heaster, who harbored deep suspicions about her son-in-law. When Zona was laid to rest, the official cause of death was hastily declared as everlasting faint by a doctor who was a close associate of Erasmus. But Mary Jane was unconvinced and racked with grief, her heart crying out for the truth. Her cries were answered in a way that no one could have anticipated. According to Mary Jane, Zona's spirit began appearing to her at night, manifesting not out of malevolence, but from a desperate desire for justice. Over the course of 4 chilling nights, the apparition of Zona recounted the horrifying details of her demise. She revealed that, in a violent rage, Erasmus had attacked her, resulting in the snapping of her neck. The spectral visits were vivid and detailed, with the ghost of Zona demonstrating her fatal injury by eerily tilting her head at an impossible angle, a gruesome testament to her brutal end. Driven by these spectral visitations, Mary Jane was propelled to seek an exhumation and autopsy of her daughter's body, convinced that the truth had been buried along with Zona. Reluctantly, the local prosecutor agreed to exhume the body, perhaps swayed by Mary Jane's unwavering conviction. The autopsy that followed unveiled a shocking truth that turned local skepticism into horror. Zona's neck had indeed been broken, along with signs of strangulation that had been overlooked in the initial examination. Armed with this irrefutable evidence, Erasmus Shue was charged with the murder of his wife. The trial that ensued was sensational, not least because of the ghostly testimony that underpinned the prosecution's case. While the defense tried to discredit the claims of a grieving mother conversing with her daughter's spirit, the physical evidence of Zona's brutal death was compelling. The jury, perhaps moved by the haunting image of Zona's spectral demonstrations, found Erasmus guilty of murder. He was sentenced to life in prison, where he eventually met his own mysterious end.